Legend of Total War here with part 11 of my Shogun 2 Blitz campaign as the Oda. Alright, so previously we've entered turn 6, so things are getting quite complicated now. Now I've just spent probably the last hour maneuvering all of my armies into position, ready to, make the aggressive moves. So to put things in perspective, okay, our army over here, grabbed a unit from there, ran out its movement over here, we ran out to over here, so they're ready to attack Kawachi. I think two or three of the units have run out of movement. Now the enemy army is standing right there in ambush, but when you do the movement glitch you can bypass right by it. So if we take Kawachi and their last remaining settlement over here of Noto, they should just disappear. In addition to that, as I said I would, we were able to bring the guys that were here down to here, then to there, over to here, pick them up, and then they've made it over here. So we'll be able to take Kai. So used up a lot of movement, but you can see we can definitely get there. And that's all they need to do this turn. Okay, what I'd like to do is when these guys here invade this region, that's when we hit South Shiano with them. These guys have also got themselves fixed up. So these guys here are the ones without any movement that, it was needed for... Because we recruited a few units over here, so there was naturally a little bit of leftovers. But anyway, they're out of movement, so leave them behind, or even disband them. Did I disband the guy that was up? Yeah, I disbanded the guy that was there last turn. Still concerned about Ugo with that thing. I really should have checked. But whatever it is, it's out of my control anyway. And we also fixed up public order. You can see here, money's gone down big time. Because we've had to turn off taxation on the majority of settlements over here. Now this one's flashing, but it'll be okay because that'll be -1 next. That'll be done next turn. I will actually need to recruit because this recent events thing here, that's not going to apply next turn. So we will actually need to recruit another unit. Not a big deal. We can sort that out a bit later on. So the first thing we're going to do on this episode is we'll start with something small. Let's attack Kawachi Castle. So of course we need to fight it manually to make sure that the settlement doesn't get damaged, but apart from that there's no real threat. Now I've calculated a few things and I think that I can actually take Kyoto this turn. I think I can do it. It's tricky, but I think I can do it. We don't need to see this, or you don't need to see this battle. It's just me shooting up a bunch of samurai retainers. So I'll just pause the recording until we're pretty much done here. Okay, battle's just about over. What can they do against all these arrows? Decisive victory, of course. No casualties. So yeah, we've got 2 full stacks now. We're approaching to get our 3rd full stack. We're at the beginning of turn 6. Now my goal for this turn is to reach 30 provinces owned and take Kyoto. That's my goal. Alright, so from here, do we go for Setsu, or do we go straight for Kyoto? Well, I don't know what's at Setsu, it could just be nothing, in which case it'd be easy to deal with, because the thing is, with Kyoto, we can sabotage the army that's there, and prevent it from reinforcing, and I've got more than a full stack that's available to reach Kyoto. And these guys here, they can reinforce. I won't be able to use the movement bug because there's too few of them. These guys here could help, but we need to keep them there for public order purposes. So can't do anything about that, but that's okay. Alright, I'm just going to pause the recording now as I weigh out my options as to what needs to be done. Okay, so I've got an interesting situation about to arise. I'm going to attack Kyoto. Okay, so I've already formulated my plans. It's not going to be easy, but I know a little trick or two. So first thing we want to do is just send... Hang on, you come over here. Just send this guy by himself to besiege Kyoto. He just needs to basically negate the zone of control here. Now, this army is my main concern. Like, assaulting this, I mean, although they've got some bow samurai, I don't think it's really going to be that difficult. But, I mean, we'll take casualties. You always do it against a full stack like that. But the thing is, this army here, it's full of samurai, very strong army. Taking that head on would only lead to a lot of casualties. So the ideal situation is to have it retreat into a region so that after Kyoto is taken, they just disappear. Now, I did hire a ninja last turn with the hope of, well, that I had the option to, what's it called? Sabotage them. However, I think this will be better. So what we're going to do is go around Kyoto here, around the back, hit this guy with enough force, which will run away into my own region, and then we don't have to worry about him ever again. So it just costs us a little bit of extra movement to do that, but it's honestly probably going to be one of the hardest armies to face in the campaign so far, even though it's not a full stack. Then again, this is the first full stack we're going up against. Taking Kyoto on turn 6. I contemplated taking this settlement first, but I just felt like, I don't know. Just felt like getting Kyoto, you know? And if I can hold it for 4 seasons, then I'm pronounced Shogun, and I think, I'm not certain, but does that end Realm Divide? I mean, everyone's still gonna hate my guts. Oh, okay. Getting close and then can't see which ones have any movement left. To get all the way around. Okay, now I can see it again. Because we've got the larger army. I can't believe that that army ran away at the side of us. Hard to see what movements are left. Has to get all the way over here. Wonder if we can vassalize the shogunate. I'm not going to do it because, for one thing, assaulting Kyoto is tough. The amount of free garrison that they get is heaps. So, yeah, not doing that for one free unit. But then again, when I become Shogun, don't I get a whole bunch of free units? Or at least one of them? And I get one big boat or something? I don't know. Okay, now right before we send someone in there to finish the job, I just want these guys to come over here as well. Because they're within reinforcement range, they'll just help add a little bit of extra weight to our attack. And there we go. So, we win here, they just disappear. Now, here's the thing. The odds are actually not particularly in our favour. But, since we've got just a huge number of... Actually, it might be a good idea if I go and get a few more troops. Let me just have a look what I can get. We're going to need to recruit, I think, in this town, because that's going to go away. That'll give us... If I recruit 2, I can send one of them over there. Is that really going to make a big difference? I think these guys here are just out of range as well. That sucks. I can't glitch them out that way. I can't send them through just yet, because there's ambushing army. So yeah, this is where we really needed that extra ammunition. So let's see, how many archers do we have? We've got a lot of archers, so... I mean, I'll be able to recruit heaps of troops from the settlement afterwards, so I can replace anything that I lose. And it's an important settlement. It's the most important settlement to take. If anything, the balance of power is not in my favour. Then again, light cavalry, very easy to shoot, but even shooting them is not necessary because just use the Yari Ashigaru, they tear them to fucking pieces. It would be great if we could take this settlement without damaging it as well. This is probably going to take the rest of the episode to do. It's going to take a long time. We're going to do this meticulously and carefully. The peasants are storming the capital. Also, we need to watch out for towers. The ideal situation also would be to fight them in this ring of defense here, because they don't get unlimited morale there. You don't have to kill them all. They shatter. But at some point they do run up to here. Alright, so let's have a look at the defenses. So when it comes to assaulting this area here, we attack from this section or this section, not here. Because you've got to watch out for these archery towers. Got to look for weak spots. Okay. Now they've only got 3 bow samurai, so they can't hold every position with archers. There are some weak spots here, we can deal with that. We've got plenty of time, unlimited time, so let's just take it slow. Do this right, because this isn't the end of the campaign, just because we're taking Kyoto. Got other shit to do after this as well. Let's just focus on doing this minimal casualties. Fuck time. I don't care if this takes me 2 hours. Okay, not going to get a heroic victory for this battle. Would have been nice to get a heroic victory. Need a heroic victory for my faction leader. Well, then again, he's already got max honor, so don't have to worry about that too much. Still got more troops coming in. Okay, it actually looks like we've got the advantage. It was just in auto-resolve it said that we didn't have the advantage. Okay, so we've got the 3 bow samurai right there. Now, they've got the same range as our guys. Keep these guys here just for the time being. I would actually probably like to destroy these. That would leave the settlement damaged. I wouldn't be able to recruit from it. It's not really so bad. Because we can send these guys to come over here and just toss flaming shit at them. What's the range on them anyway? I need to know what the range is. I don't think it's huge. I think it's like that. So what's this over here? Yari Ashigaru. Yeah. So yeah, we've got to position ourselves in weak spots. But also, got to make sure my men are protected by spearmen, because on the off chance that they send some of the cavalry out, light cavalry just wreck bow units. But they're absolute shit against spearmen, obviously. So most of the units are already just sitting up here. Now, from watching Voland's video, apparently if you manage to just put your troops right up on the edge here, it makes them think that they've lost the war, and then they move up to the next area. It already kind of looks like they've abandoned this first section here. I'm reluctant to take this just right now, though. Don't go, hang on. It's in their range. Okay, it's within their range here. Okay, just got to be mindful. Unfortunately, I can't see exactly where their range is, but if we just use that as an example, it's around there. Got to look for the blind spots. Okay, all archers, get organized and turn off fire at will. You'll fire on my command, because we've got to be careful with our ammunition. We're up against a full stack here. Now, do our guys outrange towers? So that's not shooting just yet. Get a little bit closer. Yep, now just start shooting. Get back. Okay, so its range is right there. I'd love to be able to take him out, but I don't want to damage the settlement. I might need to damage it, actually. Okay, we've got some Yari Ashigaru running by here. We can take a pot shot on them. That's not a problem. I'm good, we've drawn first blood. This is what you get for realm dividing on me, bitch. Although, I probably would have hit this turn anyway. Okay, that'll do. That's a good amount of kills. Yeah, I can't shoot them without getting closer, and I can't get closer because of both of these towers. Gotta look for another spot we can get at. If we came around this side here, I don't think there's a tower on that side. Okay, we've got to get some troops out that way. So if that guy's just patrolling around the fort, let him do that, and we'll just take shots at him every now and again. I'm going to put you on fire at will, see if you even take a shot at those guys. No. And if we put him even a little bit closer, it's going to fuck that up. Keep them there. The ideal situation is to keep them there, and then just win the battle, and just kill enough of them, and then they'll just shatter. Because the thing to note as well, none of these guys get any recovery unless we've got a general. And I don't know why, but they're just not giving us the option to get new generals. I want fucking another general, damn it. Need these guys under command. It's wasted so much experience. He could have really helped them. But it's more about recovery that I feel like I need it. Because otherwise, the only other way to make them recover is inside of settlements. But because we use the movement bug, we can't get them inside of the settlements. So, let's see. God, I hate restrict camera. I really hate restrict camera. Okay, I think from this side here, it's a lot more blind. Now, what I'm concerned about is that if I come up here and try to capture these towers, they're just going to come down and attack. We need to shoot them. I think I need to get to that spot there. That's the one that Volan did from this side here, because I think this is more vulnerable. The other alternative is to make a rush for right here and get out of their line of sight, out of both of them. Because they can't shoot through the wall, obviously. So you just need to make a mad rush to get to here. And once you're there, you can't move. So we'll probably get shot at a little bit getting there. So we already lost one man. But once they're here, they can't shoot. Okay, good. And now we've got access to shooting the town square. That's not so bad at all. Alright, let's take out some Yari Ashigaru. Thing is though, eventually he'll run out of ammunition and then we'll need to switch him out for someone else. That's not good. Oh, that was the one we were shooting at before. Probably best we shoot the light cavalry as well. I mean, they don't have a lot of hit points, they don't have a lot of armor. And we should have enough ammunition to kill every last one of them. Anyway, it's really just about inflicting as much damage as we can, so that the enemy routs. Okay, don't get too greedy because they're probably going to move in a moment. Don't get too close to those either. He's moving a little bit closer. Yeah, take out the general, that'll really help. Alright, so we've got a pretty good thing going here. I don't know if you guys want to watch the entire battle, but I'm going to show it in its entirety. You're like, ooh, fight the battle normally. Okay. I do get comments like that all the time. And people do say, stop complaining about complainers. I'm not really complaining about them, I'm more addressing them as idiots. Okay, for some reason won't shoot that. Are you too close to the edge? Just get a little bit further back. They stopped shooting us when we were about here. Why are you struggling all of a sudden? Shoot him. There you go. Oh, god damn it. Piece of shit. Wasting my volleys is the best thing that they can do. I don't think that was intentional. It was just there for a certain amount of time and then they left. Try and get these guys over here as well so we can get the other side. You're shaken. No, you're steady. Whatever. As long as you don't break, it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, so I don't know why, but they're struggling to shoot these ones back here. Just move back a little bit. Because the thing is, they can't arc their shots like we can. Wait for them to form up. And take a few shots. So you can see the balance of powers move quite a lot in our favour. That certainly helps. Tell you what, it'd be really useful to have Inspire for this battle, but whatever. Or if fire arrows, or really anything. Yeah, take out the Katana Samurai, because if we don't, and have to get into melee, they're going to be a pain in the ass. But they just weren't shooting them. How many kills you got so far? 92. That's not very good. Then again, a lot of those shots were taken on cavalry. We only brought one spearman? Or whatever, they're not even coming out. No, don't shoot, don't shoot. If it was 92 light cavalry, then that would be okay. because they come in battalions of 60. I guess he's done quite a lot of kills on cavalry, because they do have more hit points, or they're harder to kill than infantry. Okay, they'll probably move now. So aim for this one instead. Yeah, I think he's done his worth. Right, so I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. Some people are having a party. Whatever, just ignore it. Luckily, they're actually being quite loud. Luckily, the closed window, closed door keeps majority of the noise out. So it's like next door neighbours. I don't have a problem with them having a party, but they're noisy. I'm trying to do my stuff here. You gonna shoot it or not? No, doesn't want to do it. Yep, you get right over here to that spot there. You should be safe from arrows there. Might take a few shots getting there though. That was crap, it got like 2 kills. I don't think that's a full volley. It's gonna make this take a long time if we do it this way. I don't want this video to be like 3 hours. But we do what we can. Alright, I'm just gonna put... No, don't put them on fire at will. We don't have enough ammunition to justify that right now. Maybe later on in the battle. Hang on, stop. You won't even be shooting anyway. Maybe, can you shoot at them? So they took 1 casualty getting here as well. Seems to be the golden rule. Is that him down there? Sometimes they shoot, sometimes they don't. Okay, we're going to take a shot at the general. That's good. I did say we'd fight the battle in the... well, as in show the battle in its entirety, but I don't know, like... I feel like it's not going to be that interesting. I think they keep moving forward a little bit. If I tell them to hold their position... Is it like Warhammer where they won't move? Shit. This is why I gotta focus on things one at a time. If we can kill their general, if we ever have to fight battles or combat in here, they'll have reduced morale, so that'll help. The problem is we're not really doing a whole lot of damage to him. Well, there we go, that did quite a lot. Stop, don't shoot. Yadi Samurai over here. Just get any kills that we can. Oh jeez, that wasn't very good. But these are armoured units. And everything that we've gone up against before, prior to this battle, has just been garbage. And these aren't, of course, the best archers that I've got. They're up north. Well, more west than north, I think. Okay, they're not shooting it. Okay, over here, they seem to be leaving their troops not too close within this border here, I don't know. Could just be luck, I don't know. That looked like it was a good shot because they had lots of troops there. Ready to get shot. Balance of powers looks like it's moving more in my favour, so that's what we want to see. God, if we put a timer on this battle, we'd lose for certain. But so far, our casualties, 2. They've lost a couple of hundred. So we could calculate how many they've lost. 161 plus 34. So they've lost 200 men. Oh god. Is that all I've done?
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Alright, get the fuck out of there. And you, get the fuck in there. So I imagine they're going to lose a man getting out as well, and the other one will lose men trying to get back in. So he got shot. He's getting shot. No, he got out of there without any additional casualties, so good for him. Nope, didn't want to shoot the general. I guess some positions they just don't feel like... Oh, hang on, they're a bit too close. Get a bit further back. No, it's too far back. What the fuck are you doing? Well, this guy took 3 casualties getting here. Wanker. If I had a general, they'd all recover in one turn, but unless we get one as a man of the hour after this... Oh, god damn it, you took too long, and then you missed your bloody shot. Oh, hang on, are they... Yeah, that was crap. That was okay. Alright, our new guy, where is he? This one here. The problem is when I keep switching between units, I don't know how long this guy's been sitting here for. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is the problem. You gotta just keep your eye on one area. We cannot afford to be wasting ammunition like that. Because that guy that ran out of ammo, where's he? 171 kills. That's pretty good, because a lot of those were cavalry. But we've got to do a good job of this. What the fuck are they doing? Patience is key. And if you're one of those people that just aren't patient, then just skip ahead, you know, sort of thing. You don't have the patience to watch this, that is. And it's fair enough, I can fully understand that. I'd like to speed this up as well. How are you going for kills? You've got 55 already, okay, you're doing pretty well. Apart from that missed volley at the beginning. This is going quite well. So try and get 2 volleys in on that, and aim for this one. One arrow by itself, see if it gets a kill. No. Seems like they hang around for maybe 3 volleys worth. I don't know what was with that one. That shot went everywhere. Okay, see, I don't know how long these guys have been standing here for. If I take a shot at them, could easily run away. See, I know that they just showed up there. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be shooting the ones that just arrived. Okay, he's not shooting them. I think the general just arrived as well. If we can take a shot at him. Just one. Nope, he didn't want to take it. Okay, let's reposition a little bit further back. Because, yeah, I think they inch themselves a little bit closer every time I make a command. Which is not ideal. We don't want them to get too close. If they get too far back, then they just get shot themselves. Okay, you see this guy forming into position. Take a shot. How many kills you got? 67, that's terrible. I think most of the shots have gone after cavalry though, but we have tried to take out like a few samurai. I think this guy's missed a lot of shots. Okay, just stop that. Back to here. They just showed up there. Let's shoot them. I'd love just to be able to unload on them, but we just don't have enough ammunition to do that. Can't justify it. Okay, I think these guys just showed up, and there's so many of them in this concentration here. It'd be great to take a shot in on them. The general's right there. I don't know how long he's been standing there though. We're just in time there. Okay, these guys just arrived. The Katana Samurai, shoot them. Because they're worth quite a bit on the balance of power. So even though, you know, they're armoured, they don't take as much damage. They're worth more than Yari Yashigaru. They took significant damage from that, I think. Don't know how valuable the light cavalry is in comparison to the balance of power, but yeah, whatever. If we kill enough of them, then we can start climbing the walls, get over here, start capturing the thing. Basically, what I want to wait for are these archers to rout. You're not out of ammo, whatever. Okay, come over here. Take a pot shot at the general. I don't know how long he's been standing there, but I saw him over the other side fairly recently, so he couldn't be standing there for long. Just take one shot at him. So he didn't do a lot of damage there, but he's almost dead. Okay, looks like he's moving over this side. We'll take... There we go. Take some more shots at him. So this guy is the actual Shogun as well. It's their faction leader. Killing him won't defeat the faction though. So you gotta take the settlement. Can you give us one last shot to kill him? Oh, you'd be fucking kidding me. We shot him in the back as well. Guy's a bloody tank. Looks like they've been moving closer to the wall. So gotta keep moving them back. Yeah, I think I might actually pause the recording now. I mean, you get the general idea of what we're doing here. So I'm going to pause the recording until something interesting actually happens, and then we'll resume recording from there, because at some point we're going to have to get up here and start fighting. Okay, so I've been sitting here for the better part of probably half an hour, shooting them, and there's a whole bunch here that just refuse to move, and I can't get them in range, so we're going to have to scale the walls now. You can see the balance of power is massively in our favour. So what we're going to do here is scale the wall, capture this, and try and just set up another perimeter inside here. We want to try as best as possible not to piss them off. Hang on, where is it? Come back over here. I want to move these guys up just a little bit closer, just so these guys here, we don't want them moving from the area. Because if we kill enough of these, then they'll just run. So he's already taken a lot of casualties, well, you know, 6, 7, whatever. Just climbing up to here. But that's okay, these... oh my god. Guess it's not that big of a deal, it's just Yada Yashigaru. Easily replaced. Yeah, we need them to hurry up, get over here, capture this. Now this can also shoot at the enemy, but that's not why we're capturing it. We're just capturing it so it doesn't shoot at us. Also a good idea to capture some gates.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Good, they're staying exactly still, that's what we want. I mean, if you look at this from like a huge city perspective, it's not. I mean, it's got like a population of like 200 would live in that. A bit irrelevant, but whatever. You know, if you fell from about there, you wouldn't actually die. Whatever, it's fine, it's just a game. Okay, now you come around over here. I want you to come inside. It's too bad you can't tell them, hey, you know, the gate's open now. You can just walk inside. No, you can't do that. At least I don't know how to do it. Okay, so he's gonna want to make her. This guy's, I guess, our like suicide guy. Might as well just put all the casualties into one of them, since none of them can recover, and they just leave him behind. You need to get over here as quickly as possible. I can't capture that. I shouldn't need to either, but I need him to get over here, capture these towers here, and these gates, so that we can start coming in. Okay, I want these guys to come around over here, so they can come inside. So yeah, if you're taking a bit of damage, let's try and speed this up a bit. Let me try this. No. Oh no, that's okay. Let's we're capturing these two. Because you just need to have one man in it, and it captures it all at the same rate.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
So he's taken 38 casualties so far. It's alright, it's just Yada Yashigaru. The enemy have lost a lot more than that. We've captured 2 of their towers. Just seeing if these towers actually fire in here. I don't think they do. It's been captured. Try to get to the next area.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
I don't think there's any point in putting them in loose formation when it comes to dealing with towers. No, don't come inside here, because that way you got to deal with this tower. Everyone come inside here, because that way you don't have to deal with those towers. I want to get the shots in here and here. Just need to get the balance of power probably to about there, and then these guys here should run. We'll probably actually need to kill the majority of them to make them run.
We have captured their tower,
Alright,
my
good.
lord.
Okay, also all their cavalry are dead, so we kind of don't need to keep spearmen to hold the position. Alright, so we're going to get these two up now. And the spearmen here, what they'll need to do is come to this point right here and get into Yari wall formation. So that if anyone wants to come down, that's fine. We'll just slaughter the living shit out of them. Oh, he must have taken some casualties just walking here. Because I wasn't careful enough. It's fine. They won't start coming down until I think we start shooting at them, so we just need to get into position. Surprisingly low in morale. Make sure we set this up before we put the archers in. Suppose we can get the archers up here, as long as they don't shoot. May need spears over here and here to block off any of their attempts to attack us. Definitely want them to guard their positions. So these are the long ones. So if we have a look at the difference between them, yeah, they're significantly longer. They really do kind of act like pikemen. Alright, well, good. So these two get up here. These two need to get over here. Just be careful of that. So maybe here, like that. Gotta make sure it can't shoot us. Wants to get a bit tighter. If they come down to this wall, I want them to just get absolutely slaughtered. Now, funny thing is, if they brought the archers over here, we need to fucking hightail it out of there, or we need to hurry, like, rush over there to cut them off from getting here. But the problem is, you get shot by the towers. And we'll just see what happens. Okay, we're just about in formation. Don't need to put these guys in spear wall just to actually take these guys out of it because they're not recovering their fatigue. And winded soldiers are nowhere near as good as fresh ones. Especially when morale is a little bit low. And let's start shooting these idiots here that just aren't moving. If they don't move, it's easy kills. Especially because there's like 2 or 3 battalions there. And he's raking in the kills. Just looking at the balance of power. It's not even increasing in our favour. Look, I gotta maintain eyes on the battlefield. There's Yari Samurai in there as well. So far he's got 116 kills. That's pretty good. He's used up about half his ammo. I know, I feel like he should be doing better than this. I see a lot of shots are actually landing on the actual castle itself, so let's just angle it, try to angle it a little bit better. Okay, that seems to be a bit better. Now these ones over here, let's start focusing on them. Good, they've recovered their fatigue. If they came down here, there's no way that's that much of a chance, I think. We've got enough to beat them in melee now. We've got enough force that we could assault and beat them. But that would be stupid. Not when we've got this much ammo left. Yeah, they're not raking in kills. That damn legendary difficulty gives them all kinds of bonuses. Okay, a lot of shots are still hitting the castle. They'll have to come... Did he just use all of its ammo? Okay, oh well. You come out. And you're in. Now you're going to come around over this way. How's this guy doing? He's not hitting the castle at all. So he's probably doing a lot better. That being said, he really doesn't have many kills. 38, that's not many. Oh, they're going up against a lot of samurai here. Of course, they're armored. Okay, he's getting kills now. I can't even tell if the balance of power is increasing. It's probably increasing so slowly that it's barely even noticeable. Just keep getting those kills. Oh shit. I just realized something. YouTube doesn't let me edit videos that are over an hour. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the episode here, because... Yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here in order to make this work on YouTube otherwise. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 12 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.